Can you feel the tension, Leafs Nation? That familiar knot in your stomach, the one that tightens every spring when the second round of playoffs looms? It's a curse, a specter, a relentless tormentor that has haunted this franchise for far too long. But what if I told you the Toronto Maple Leafs are finally ready to exorcise those demons, not with a prayer, but with a blockbuster trade that could shake the very foundations of the NHL? Are they desperate enough to make a move so bold, so audacious, that it could redefine their future and finally deliver the championship glory the city craves? Today, we're diving headfirst into a trade proposal that has set the hockey world ablaze, a deal so massive it could reshape two contending franchises. Heavy.com has dropped a bombshell, suggesting a trade that would see superstar forward Jason Robertson, the Dallas Stars' prolific goal scorer, don the blue and white. This isn't just a roster tweak. This is a seismic shift, a high-stakes gamble that could either propel the Maple Leafs to the promised land or leave them reeling. Let's break down the proposed package, because the price for a player of Robertson's caliber is, as expected, astronomical. In this hypothetical scenario, the Toronto Maple Leafs would acquire Jason Robertson, a 26-year-old offensive juggernaut, and his $7.75 million cap hit. In return, the Dallas Stars will receive a significant haul: Matias Maxelli, a promising 24-year-old forward with a $3.425 million cap hit; Easton Cowan, the Maple Leafs' highly touted 20-year-old blue-chip prospect, carrying an $873,500 cap hit; a conditional 2026 third-round pick that could upgrade to a second-rounder in 2027 if the Leafs reach the Eastern Conference Final; and a 2028 second-round pick. This isn't just a trade. It's a statement of intent from both sides. For the Maple Leafs, it's about addressing a glaring need and potentially filling a void left by the rumored departure of a certain superstar winger. For the Stars, it's a strategic pivot, acquiring valuable young assets and crucial draft capital to bolster their future while remaining competitive. Let's talk about the crown jewel of this potential acquisition for Toronto, Jason Robertson. This isn't just a good player. This is a bona fide superstar. Drafted 39th overall in 2017, the 6'3", 207-pound forward has blossomed into one of the league's most consistent and dangerous offensive threats. He's coming off another impressive 80-point season in 2024-25, a testament to his sustained elite production. And let's not forget his truly monstrous 2022-23 campaign, where he lit the lamp 46 times and amassed an incredible 109 points. In his 5-year career, Robertson has already buried 168 goals, a staggering total that speaks volumes about his pure scoring ability. Imagine Robertson in a Maple Leafs jersey. He's the kind of player who can single-handedly change the complexion of a game, a relentless attacker with a knack for finding the back of the net. If Mitch Marner were indeed to move on, Robertson would not just fill a hole. He would inject a new, dynamic offensive force into the top six. Last season, if Robertson had been a Leaf, he would have been second in points, tied for first in assists, and third in goals. That's not just impressive. That's transformative. A 100-point season isn't out of the question for him, and that kind of offensive firepower is precisely what the Maple Leafs need to push past their playoff struggles. He brings a blend of size, skill, and scoring touch that will make Toronto's already potent offense even more terrifying. But as with any blockbuster, there's a significant cost. And for the Dallas Stars, this trade isn't about immediate gratification. It's about strategic long-term planning. They will be acquiring Matias Maxelli, a 24-year-old forward who, while not a superstar, is a solid, reliable player. Drafted 98th overall in 2019, Maxelli recorded 18 points in 55 games last year. He's a responsible two-way forward who can contribute depth scoring and play a smart, disciplined game. He's the kind of player who can seamlessly integrate into a lineup and provide consistent effort. However, the real prize for Dallas in this deal, the piece that makes it truly intriguing, is Easton Cowan. This 20-year-old prospect, drafted by the Maple Leafs in 2023, is a blue-chip talent with an incredibly high ceiling. His numbers in the OHL are simply eye-popping. 69 goals in just 46 games for the London Knights. That's not a typo, folks. 69 goals in 46 games. That kind of offensive explosion at the junior level screams future NHL star. Cowan is a dynamic, skilled forward who plays with an edge, and he represents the future for any team that acquires him. This is where the expert opinion comes into play, and it highlights a crucial dilemma for the Maple Leafs. Former head coach Bruce Boudreau has been vocal about the importance of proper development for young players like Cowan. He argues quite convincingly that a player of Cowan's talent should not be relegated to bottom 6 minutes in the NHL. Boudreau, echoing the wisdom of legendary GM Bob Murray, emphasizes that if a young player isn't consistently playing at least 12 minutes a night in the NHL, they're better off developing in the minors, getting 17-plus minutes of ice time. You're not sitting on the bench, Boudreau stressed, pointing out that fourth-line players often log 8 minutes or less in close games. This perspective underscores a critical point. Players get better by playing. Experience is the ultimate teacher, and if Cowan is stuck playing limited minutes, his growth could be stunted. The Dallas Stars, on the other hand, have a reputation for successfully developing young talent, integrating them into their system and allowing them to flourish. For Dallas, acquiring Cowan isn't just about getting a prospect. It's about getting a future cornerstone, a player they can mold and develop into a star. The draft capital, the conditional 2026 third-rounder and the 2028 second-rounder, further sweetens the pot, giving the Stars more ammunition to build through the draft. So, for the Maple Leafs, this trade is a calculated risk. They're sacrificing a highly promising prospect in Cowan, along with a solid young player in Maxelli and valuable draft picks, for immediate, proven superstar talent in Robertson. It's a move born out of a desperate desire to win now, to finally break through that second-round barrier. They've secured their starting netminder in Joseph Woll for the foreseeable future, and now they're looking to add the offensive firepower that can push them over the top. Robertson provides that goal-scoring punch, that elite offensive presence that can elevate their power play and provide crucial goals in tight playoff games. For the Dallas Stars, this is a long-term play. They're trading a known commodity, a superstar, for a package of youth and futures. It's a bold move for a team that has been a consistent contender, but it reflects a commitment to sustainable success. By acquiring Cowan, they're getting a potential future superstar who could anchor their top 6 for years to come. Maxelli provides immediate depth, and the draft picks give them flexibility and opportunities to find more talent. It's a strategic retooling, ensuring their pipeline remains robust while still competing at a high level. Ultimately, this proposed trade is a fascinating study in team-building philosophies. The Maple Leafs, driven by the urgency of their championship window and the weight of decades of expectation, are willing to pay a hefty price for immediate impact. The Dallas Stars, while still aiming for contention, are also looking to secure their future with high-potential youth and draft capital. It's a deal that could have profound implications for both franchises, altering their trajectories for years to come. So, what's your take on this potential blockbuster? Is Jason Robertson the missing piece that finally pushes the Maple Leafs past the second round? Or is the price, particularly giving up a talent like Easton Cowan, simply too high? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this analysis insightful, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth hockey discussions.